Hey everyone, welcome to the Beardy McDan Show. I'm Winston, I'm the host of the show, and this is the very first episode of a series I have planned called Bearded Discussions, which are for the most part reviews, but I'm not going to be giving anything any scores or anything like that because really I'm not an expert on anything. I'm just a guy who plays games and has fun doing them, but likes to talk about games. So maybe at the end of these reviews, or not reviews, at the end of these videos, I'll suggest it if you should buy it or not. Really, that all comes down to what you hear about the game and what you think of it yourself. So I'm probably going to play around with a couple different formats, but for now, we're just going to kind of just get right into it and just talk about some stuff. So the very first game that we're going to talk about on this show is Dying Light. Developed by Techland, the guys behind the Dead Island games, and I was a big fan of the Dead Island games. They were, not that great. They were fun though. It was, fun to smack zombies in the head with sledgehammers, and that's kind of more of what this game is, but so much more and a lot better. And I'm really glad that this game is done well critically by all the different kinds of game reviewers out there, and all my friends that have played it just love it also. So I guess we're just gonna, just get right into it. Where should we start? I guess we'll talk about the story first. I just said all these good things about it, but the main story was something that I wasn't too crazy about. Stories and games are probably my favorite part of playing games. It's an interactive movie for the most part, and just the main story in this game didn't really hit with me. Without giving spoilers away or anything like that, you pretty much just get dropped into this fictional city of Haran, and you have to go find this file. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. That's been stolen by some guy. And you work for the GRE, which I'm still not too sure what that is, or if it's even real. But so yeah, you have to go find this file, and it was just kind of okay. And then you meet for a few different people, meet some different factions. Then you meet the villain, the bad guy. It's this guy named Reyes or something like that, and he was just kind of like your typical bad dude. He kills people. He's mean. He's got chest tattoos and stuff. Not that really enthralling. I wanted to kill him because he's a bad guy, but I really care. Just especially when there's such good, villains out there and other kinds of games. Can't think of any off the top of my head, but they're out there. But yeah, I mean, really, the story, I didn't like it, but it works. It's not like you're running around for no reason. It's funny. I thought a lot of the side missions had a better story to them than the main one. I was more interested in them, and I tried to do as many as I could until I got to the end of the game, and I was kind of ready to beat it because there was some other stuff coming out that I wanted to have total free time to play those things. But the side missions, they range from everything from the side missions you probably played in other games where you have to go find something, or you have to go kill X or kill Y or something, but they were fun, and there were a little bit of story behind them. Like one that I remember near the beginning was you get the mission from like a little girl, and you had to go find her little brother and then her mom, and you kind of found out what happened to all of them. And there was little kind of stories like that were really cool. And I've heard from other friends of some kind of cooler side quests that I didn't get to do or haven't done yet, that are even deeper and a little more creepy and cool like that. So I'm excited to kind of go back and tackle those missions. But yeah, like I said, the main story was just kind of nothing to write home about. But I don't write games. I would love to, but I don't write games. So I could tell. I'll talk about some other stuff later. But the story probably wasn't the focus of this game. It probably wasn't the main reason anybody should buy it. But the main reason why anybody should buy Dying Light definitely comes down to gameplay, because man, this game's fun. You can pretty much grab onto anything. You can run off, jump off buildings and stuff like that. And there's certain set pieces, like you'll be running, there'll be a cliff, but there'll be like a little ramp, saying like, hey, you should jump off this because there's going to be something at the bottom to catch you, or, some cool event. But, that was just cool. But, other than that, just the game is designed to free run, so you can run and run. You run fast. So it's like running from point A to point B in the city is actually like a lot of fun. It's not just like, oh, crap, I have to go across the map. It's like, cool, I get to try all these new, free running abilities that I have, and it's just a lot of fun. And that's really, definitely, I think, the main selling point in this game, because we've all killed zombies before, but we all have not killed zombies and look cool running while doing it, and jumping and climbing off buildings and all that kind of stuff. A lot of fun. The combat is also present, obviously. It's very similar, I thought, to Dead Island, where you get different forms of melee weapons and you put all sorts of crazy doodads on and you smack zombies in the face and you cut off their heads and break their arms and, just all that kind of good fun stuff. But it's more of that. You can get a baseball bat, and that's fun in itself. If I was in a zombie apocalypse, I just want a baseball bat. That'd be great. But no, in this game, you have a baseball bat that you can light on fire or add electricity to or poison or, whatever. And it's just like, yep, I'm sold. Let's go smack some zombies with a flaming baseball bat. You have skill trees in the game. They're very kind of basic. They're, your agility level, your strength level, or power level, I think it's called, and your survival. You level up your survival tree when you do like side quests and all that kind of stuff. You level up your power when you use your weapons, and you level up your agility when you run around and be, all cool and parkour-y. You level up your agility. And there's crafting, just like there was in the Dead Island games. Like I said before, you can take a baseball bat, add fire to it, and you can craft like certain kinds of tools like firecrackers, which are so much fun to use. Basically, like you throw a firecracker out at somebody or at a group of zombies, and they kind of go follow it because zombies are stupid because they're dead, and they would, you can use it as defensively. Then you can do Molotov cocktails or dynamite and all the good stuff, and you find crafting items, all over the city. That was one thing. It's like you think in a zombie apocalypse. I mean, granted, I don't know how long the apocalypse had been going on or this infection had been going on in the city, but there's a lot of stuff out there. Like there's, you're not shortage on goods. But then again, it'd be pretty boring if there wasn't anything in there. But yeah, crafting's there. Good time. Another big part of Dying Light, kind of given the name, is the day and night cycle. Like you'll be running around for a while, then night would come, and that's honestly terrifying. It's just really, really scary. But speaking, when you're running away from them, you can hit the triangle button, and you'll do that this cool look back move. And if someone's right behind you, it goes into slow mo, and it's just it's a really cool little design that even after the 16th time I might be doing it, I was still cackling with glee because of how creepy it was. Another part of Dying Light that I played a lot of was co-op. I actually played most of the entire main story and side missions in co-op mode with friends and my girlfriend. And it was just I don't know if the game was made for co-op, but it just plays so well into it. And co-op worked every single time I tried to, so there was no problems there. But basically you just do everything you would do, but with a buddy, and you can revive each other and you can help each other out. And it was so much fun to climb to the top of a building, look and see a bunch of zombies down there, and be on talking to my friends and being like, hey, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna be smart about it? And kind of come out with a plan and kind of seeing it unfold. So yeah, that's pretty much kind of where it all comes down to for me in Dying Light. I was really looking forward to this game. I had really high hopes for it, and it kind of delivered in every aspect I wanted it to. The back of my head, I wanted it to have this huge, great, immaculate story. I'm a big Walking Dead fan, and I wanted it to have a story as good as The Walking Dead, or at least treat it that way. And it didn't, but I'm not mad about it. I mean, this game, like I said, I don't think was made for that. But it played well. It's just so much fun. There's some games I play that just remind me that playing video games is fun and it's for fun. I've recommended it to a lot of friends that to go buy it if they're fans of zombies and all that kind of stuff. I'd recommend it to you. If you haven't played it, I'd say give it a try. It's worth $60 in my opinion. You're going to get a lot of game out of it. All right, I think that's all I got for this first episode of Beater Discussions. If you like what you've seen, let me know in the comments. You let me know what you thought of Dying Light. If you played it, if you have any concerns about it, just let me know, and we can get a real discussion going about this. So yeah, if you liked this video, and there's gonna be a lot more coming, a lot more beer discussions, a lot more other kind of show ideas that I have, please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to really create a following and really kind of create a community here on YouTube. I know there's a lot of gaming channels out there, and I just wanted to kind of be a part of it and kind of be a part of this huge YouTube gaming culture. And all that starts with you hitting subscribe and you kind of engaging with me so I can engage with you. We can all talk about games and have a good time, because really that's the best part about games now, is it's all connected. So yeah, like I said, if you like what you've seen, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You can follow me on Twitter at WinstonRTR, and Facebook if you want to, if you're still using that. It's just Winston McDaniel is my name. All right, so thank you all very much for watching this video, and until next time, thanks.